Okay, I've logged into SAM here, and again, the warning here is you need to work through the practice exam based on the demo. And again, I don't know if we're doing distance learning or going to be in class, but this video is intended for you to review if you have any questions or struggles with some of the questions on the SAM practice exam. If you try to watch the video right along with doing the SAM, you're not getting the benefit of that struggle that a lot of learning takes place in. It's kind of a shortcut. In the end, you're not going to have much of a learning experience really at all. It's going to stick over time. Okay, so I'm in SAM here, and I'm going to go to my activity list. Just logged into SAM. Again, you're going to use the login information that you created for Chapter 1 when you first walked into this. Okay, and I want to isolate my exams here. So I'm going to turn off training, and I'm going to turn off projects. And I'm going to go find the practice exams. Raise my scroll bar here. Go find Word. Again, it's in alphabetical order. And here is Word SC Practice, Word Chapter 2. And again, you're going to have 3 attempts per question. Your goal is 90%. Now, if you get less than 90%, then that just means you have more review that you need to do. And you might want to take it over again. You might want to take it over again anyway after you do the project a second time, just to make sure you lock down your learning, because we're talking about research papers here, and this can be very, very confusing. Okay, so we're shooting for 90%. I'm going to get 3 attempts per question. Maximize my screen here and wait for this to pop up. How many questions on Chapter 2? 27 questions. That's about average, I would say. Okay, and here we go with our practice exam for Chapter 2 and question 1. And here it comes with, it's taking a while to load. Whose Wi-Fi is this anyway? Reardon, come on, what's going on here? Why is this taking so long? Who knows? Boy, that took a while. Change the line spacing of the italicized paragraph to 2.0. So I'm going to bring my white pointer over here in the left margin. Left click and hold, select the text. Does Control 2 work, by the way? That's a shortcut key for double spacing. I realized we could come up here to our line and paragraph spacing options, but I'm going to see if Control 2 works. Oh, it didn't like Control 2. Okay. I thought I was going to get a perfect score here. Whatever. Line spacing options, it did not like Control 2. I'm going to just call that double space, and we're good to go. You know, I got that correct, really, but it didn't like my answer. Change the paragraph spacing of the italicized paragraph. Okay, I'm going to left click over here. To 6 points of spacing before. So I'm going to go up to my layout tab up here. 6 points spacing before, up arrow to 6, and 12 point after. Okay. Question 3, update the heading to style to match the formatting of the planning headline. There's planning right there. Let's go double click on planning. So I like that format so much, and I want to call that my permanent heading to style. So I'm going to right click on the heading to style, and I'm going to say whatever is in that formatting for planning, I want that to be my entire heading to style moving forward. So I'm going to update it like so. And that's my new heading to style with green and all that stuff. Remove the header from the document. Ooh, okay. So let's go up here and double click on header. Doing. All right. Okay. And let's see here. Remove the header from the document. Let's go over here to header. Drop down arrow. And it says remove header. It's just going to wipe out everything. Goodbye header. Okay. The top of page gallery, insert an accent bar 1 page number. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say that's going to be in my top of page gallery. Is that going to be in my header? Maybe? I don't know. Let's just try this. Page number, top of page gallery, accent bar 1. There's my page number. Close header and footer. I think I got that one, don't you think? Yes, I did. Okay, this is question 6. I'm looking at my task list up there. Question 6. Show the horizontal and vertical rulers in the document. This should be second nature for you. View tab and ruler. Should be doing that every time you open up a document. Same with your show hide marks. Create a 1/2 first line indent in the second body paragraph in the document. That would be this guy right here, second body paragraph. Okay. And here is my first line indent tab up here. I'm going to left click and hold and drag it over to 1/2 inch like so, and then let up. I didn't like that. Oh, I guess this is the second body paragraph. Precision Builders. Okay. Boy, that was a tricky question, huh? First line indent, drag it over there. Are we good now? Yes, we are. 1/2 inch. In the inside address, change the name back to where. So I'm going to click on my change back to where. It's trying to do a spell check is what it's doing. Okay. That's just making Word change its mind back. Change it to citation style to MLA 7th edition. Again, we should get in the habit of doing this every time. References, and up here for our style, we're going to say MLA 7th edition, which we learned in the video. We actually have the 8th edition now of that MLA style handbook. At the end of the sentence at the bottom of page 2, before the period, insert a citation. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of information. Let's see, let's move that out of the way. And let's see here, there's page 1. At the end of the sentence at the bottom of page 2, so in front of the period, insert a citation. References, insert citation. Add new source. Okay. Journal article. Author, Park, comma, Dawn. By the way, you have to type this just so. Home remodels. Journal name, Housing Studies, year 2019, pages 35, medium, print, which means it's an actual printed magazine or journal. Click OK. How'd I do? Please tell me I got that right. That was a lot of typing. I didn't want to do that again. Okay. Insert the footnote, number one room for family time at the current location at the insertion point. References tab. Insert, again, footnote goes at the bottom of the page. Endnote goes at the end of the document. So footnote, that little one subscript or superscript pops up. We're going to say no, whoops, let's go back here. We're going to do no and no, period, room, number one room for family time. Yep, got that one. Okay. In the 7th body paragraph, beginning with planning is also an art, insert a, let's see here, planning is also an art. Insert a body citation paragraph, placeholder, name, has to have the words, and so on. And so on. And again, a placeholder means we're on a roll, we're creating our research paper, and we want to keep going, and we're just going to remind ourselves, hey, we need to come up here to insert citation and put in a new placeholder, which is going to remind us to come back later and edit our citation so we're properly referencing our sources. Modify the heading to style to use a 14-point font size and italic formatting. So I'm going to right click on the heading to style. This is question 13, by the way. Modify it so I have a 14-point and italic style for heading to style. You can see planning changed right there after I did that. Edit the Michael source to include print as the medium. References, question 14. Manage sources. There's my Michael source. Edit. Medium is print. Looks like I forgot that. And OK. And I think I can just close this out. Yeah. Yeah. OK. Question 15. In the first paragraph of the document, edit the Michael citation to include, I'm going to include 28 as the page number. I'm going to click on that parenthetical. Again, in parentheses is the author's name. Drop down arrow, edit citation, page number 28, and OK. Use the word count dialog box to display the number of words in the document. Include words in text boxes, footnotes, and endnotes in the count. Okay, so I'm going to come down here, left click on my word count. It says include text boxes, footnotes, and endnotes. Okay, and then after I'm done, I can just hit close, and my word count's going to go away. On to question 17. Insert a page break before the communication is key heading. Before the communication is key heading. So I'm going to go right here before that heading. And I'm just going to do Control Enter. It should accept that, don't you think? Yes. Manual page break. Control Enter. Okay. Insert a built-in bibliography without a pre-formatted heading in the blank paragraph at the end of the document. Just like we should. References, bibliography, and again they're saying these are the pre-formatted headings, works cited, references, bibliography, so on. We want to click on that very last option, insert bibliography without a pre-formatted heading, because that is not MLA style. On to question 19, update the bibliography. So we've made a change somewhere to our references, managed sources. We've changed something and corrected that. Now we have to come back. And again, this is a field. They use the one with the formatted, works cited. Boo! Bad form. I'm going to right click on this and just say update field to make any corrections there. Don't use the pre-formatted works cited page, please. Use the navigation pane to go to the heading Remember the Prize. View and navigation pane, like so. And it says go find the heading Remember the Prize. Here's my headings right here. Just click on Remember the Prize. It's going to take me to that part of my document. At the end of the sentence at the bottom of page 2, this must be page 2, yes. Then it's at sentence bottom of page 2, before the period, that'd be right here, insert a citation to the Park Dawn source. So we have an existing source we're going to use again. So references, insert citation, and there's an existing source that we're going to use again to make sure we're giving that author proper credit. Click on that source. We get that parenthetical reference of park in there. On to question 22. Find the words kitchen renovation. It's going to be on our home tab. Home. And we're looking for find over here. And we're going to look for kitchen renovation. Okay. Then display the third instance of the word. Okay. And so here's our first instance. Here's the second instance. Here's the third instance. What is the number one cause? And if I click on that, it should take me to that particular instance of that phrase in my document. Again, using the find option. Use a thesaurus to replace the word prize with synonym reward in the heading. I'm going to right click, synonym, and reward. If you have boring writing, we can use different words to say the same thing. Select the first bold body paragraph, which starts with, I'm going to come over here and left click, and then insert the comment change font at that location. That's going to be in my review and new comment. Here we're going to say change font. Okay, let's try that again. I remember having problems with this before. I think I just need to maybe I just need to click back into my document again. Whoops, hello. I am not going to miss this question, am I? Left click and hold on my text. Review, new comment, change font, question mark. Then I'm going to click back into my document. Oh, I got that one right. Okay. Got too fancy there. edit the word change to match. I'm going to come up here and just click on, just highlight the word change. I could double click on it as well. And again, in Word, if you have something highlighted and you just type right over the top of it, there you go. Question 26. Reply thanks to the comment. Thanks. I think I can just click back into my document to record that reply. And my last question, inspect the document for issues and then remove all of them. Ooh, I didn't cover that in the demo, did I? Backstage view, file. Okay. Check for issues. Inspect document. And I'm going to inspect all of these things. It says, oh, you've got some comments, revisions, and versions. Remove those. You have some document properties and personal information. Remove those. And then I think we're done. Are we not? I'm just going to close out my inspector there. And that's correct. Okay. I completed all my tasks, all 27 of them. And I hope that was helpful in getting through the practice exam on our MLA chapter. Okay.